Hey guys, it's Vicky over at Hopelessly Chaotic Inspired Decor in Tennessee. How are you? I know I promised you a picture of the wreath I made using all materials from the Dollar Tree a week ago. And I do apologize. I'm kind of living in Pugville right at the moment. We have a pug, and my son works with a lady whom's son he played football with and wrestled with, and just happened to have a female pug. And in that, my son had never ever, until Pumbaa, our pug, had his first offspring, wanted to have him fixed. And one of these days I'll get brave enough to tell you this story about the pug and how he came to be in our home. But he is precious, and wild story, he was born the day my husband passed. And I would normally have said no to the children because, as you've seen from my previous videos, it's hard for me to keep my house in order with one pug. However, pug number 2, whom Kobe is calling Pumbaa Jr., has arrived on the scene. And guys, oh my, I had forgotten how hard it was when my children were little. My son actually never sat down. And this small version of Pumbaa, whom Kobe wants to call PJ, and to keep, and I'm hoping to find him a good home with a strong woman who can train him properly. And I keep scanning this stuff, and I bet you guys are going, okay, lady, you've shown us this 100,000 times. Move on. And if you haven't noticed, I think I do have attention deficit disorder because I jump from topic to topic. But normally I do this in an autumnal look. There again, I jumped. I bet we couldn't count. But I got to show you something really cute I've had. And I got so many ideas from you guys. Breaking up the candlesticks and sticking the pumpkins up there. And Liz, oh my, you've got it going on over at Traditions by the Seasons. I want your home. I want your coziness. I want your ambiance. But, okay, that was the second time. Should I stop counting? But at any rate, the haunted house is not quite lit. It's on a timer. And if I pick it up, it only knocks off 15,000 things. And, well, you know how that is. That's why we like the remote controlled items. Like my Luminara from QVC, which I purchased at one time when I thought the easy pays were easy to pay. Yeah, that's another story. Oh my goodness. That was the third time I switched topics. And by the way, shout out to Carrie Ann on the talk, who also suffers from an autoimmune disease. You really inspire me, lady. She said the most interesting thing. She missed a few days work last week, and she wasn't feeling well. And she's such an inspiration. How she does what she does is just amazing, beyond belief. I need her courage. And there again, I jumped topics. But the reason I hadn't really posted anything is I just started feeling not so well. And I had wanted to do a haul for you guys. But I'll do that also tonight, hopefully. Um, I did it again. But Pugville has exhausted Mama because both kids work and go to school. And we've had Pug number one, Pumbaa, since my husband passed away. Well, shortly thereafter, the kids talked me into it because I knew it would be a large responsibility, and oh my goodness. He actually stopped traffic on one of the local highways one day. He got away from me, which he's done on numerous occasions. And I honestly think the gentleman from the animal shelter would have taken me to jail had he not seen that Pumbaa's not the normal pug. If he were a horse, well, I wish he was a horse. I would put him in the Kentucky Derby today, because he runs and he runs. But after getting Pug number two, whom Toby's calling PJ, get it? PJ. Oh my goodness, guys. I don't know what it is, but, you know, I was told, pugs are lap dogs, Mom. Pugs are porch. He'll sit on the porch with you. You're lonely. He'll be right there for you. Oh, yeah. I'm digging in flowers one day, and I have him out. And I had him a nice little confined area, and he could probably get out of Alcatraz. And he did. And so the guy had been out there running. And, of course, at that point, my son's girlfriend had came over to tell us that Pumbaa had actually stopped traffic. But there was a lady who had been luring him into one of the local restaurants. And she had this thing that she wanted to use to catch Pumbaa, to take him home. I mean, who has a pug and lets it run? But guys, I did not do it intentionally. No, never, ever. And that's why PJ, oh my goodness, aside from the potty training and the chew up the flowers and and that's why some of my candles aren't lit, because apparently they like to chew up those and he's just like his dad. They like to chew up the little remotes that go to some of the candles. So I have like 7 remotes that are not working and 1 that is. The rest of this stuff, guys, I have to reach in there, pick it up, turn it on. Oh gosh, yes. Yes, Liz. Let there be light. And that is so nice. And you inspired me, actually, to order one of the sets from Amazon. Because like I said, and I love this one. It's beautiful. I got a little carried away at one point. Shortly after Jimmy passed, I mean, you know, I had never had the TV. I had never watched anything other than sports. And shout out to our cats in Kentucky, or ESPN, and we actually sat down as a family and watched movies. But the reason I'm scanning this is because if I scan the other way, you guys would probably be sending in home health and probably trying to evict me from my own home. So that's why I keep scanning this. But I definitely don't want to scan myself at this point. Yeah, another one of those insecure days. It's dark in here, and so I guess it's a little hard to tell. But, I did. And the kids say that I should show you these things as I go, as I make them. But, oh my goodness. There's not, I mean, you know, um, there's not a person out there who's going to sit down for 75,000 hours to watch me roll this stuff and twist, and then use my twisty ties with my teeth and my arm and my arm. And hey, a shout out to all of our veterans, and of course I did switch topics, but hey, being an amputee from an accident, I so admire any serviceman, and would like to thank you so much for your duty to this country, and for your loss. But so many of you are again very inspiring. I want to shout out to Crafty Girl. I want to shout out to the two orchids. I want to shout out to the couple who they do a lot of cooking together. Again, I should have had this written down. Perhaps the name will come to me. But in the background, can you hear those two running? Oh my, oh my. Oh, I've already had one ding dong today because Pumbaa got out the back screen door because I was letting in fresh fall air and forgot that I had to close off the entire area to the back of the home or he would escape. And a lovely neighbor brought him back this morning. But I got on here to talk about the wreath, and I did in the beginning talk about decor, lifestyle, living, fashion. And guys, I love fashion. I love makeup. And right now, Belk, oh my, they're having a wonderful sale. They're all starting the buy this, spend this, get that. And I guess that's one reason I won't turn the camera around. But Estee Lauder at Belk has a really good deal right now. Spend $37.50 and get a wonderful 7-piece lift, firm, tuck, and what have you. And I am in dire straits need of some new wrinkle cream. But, I've gone on and on and on, but I do, again, want to thank all of you who take your time to vlog, share your lives, share your stories, share your dinners. Hey, guys, keep it up. Enjoy life. Enjoy every moment. Because you never know. You never ever know. And I see that my battery is running low. But I love you guys. And remember, it's Vicky D over at Hopelessly Chaotic Inspirational Decor. I am going to get brave enough to do a few DIYs. See how my little rug matches the runner? And that glows in the dark, by the way. That was Kohl's. Hey, that little bowl, Big Lots. That little witch, my husband from a thrift store. He would buy me things like that. See why I miss him? And bring them to me. That little witch. Oh my. Let's talk retro, vintage. I've kept it all, and it probably looks cluttered, but I just couldn't bear to part with any of it, especially some of the things like that. I did end up spray painting it, giving it a little bit of glitter and a few of the little oh, and shout out to Amazon on the little tea lights that are on a timer. They are perfect, guys, for this time of the year. And those of you who are fortunate enough to still have children who want to carve jack-o'-lanterns with you. Which I think my daughter and her friends want to do something along that line. We have quite a few trick-or-treaters. And, you know, I promised myself years ago that I didn't want to be that hateful older person who turned out the light. And sometimes I just get so sad and lonely, I think, well, I'm not going to put the rest out. But, hey, I still have time. I did work very hard on this wreath. I'm really proud of it. I wish you could see it up a little more close. I used the witch's boots. I cut apart it started with the witch's hat, and I put this emblem in the top of my lantern bow. I plan on using it elsewhere, but I just wanted to show you the piece I cut apart so that I could get the little booties to stick out. And then I used all ribbon from there, the florals. Other than the ones that I just went through the house and pulled out of something else, came from the Dollar Tree. But, hey, love you guys. I will see you next time. And from the bottom of my heart to the huge, huge hearts, anyone who would take the time to have come this far in the video may have. I love you guys. I love having somebody to talk to. Yeah, I'm not going to be a good empty nester. But I'm working on it. That's why I'm doing this. So, also, please click the subscribe button, and I think it's the like button. And, hey, comment below. Tear it down. Tell me what I've done wrong. I broke apart those two pieces that from one of my very few trips to Hobby Lobby, which I love the place. I just don't have enough sense to go in there and come out. I go in there on a, my husband used to call us a steak appetite and bologna budget type of family. And, yeah, I'm from Kentucky. Bologna, I guess, is the proper way to pronounce that. But, you know, I go in there and I don't have enough sense to budget or just get that one item, just that one item. I bought all of that. I bought that thing you see on the mantle. I bought those candlesticks. I bought this to go with it, which I copycatted several of you out there, but specifically Karen, one of the orchids. She does so many pretty things like that with her candlesticks. And have any of you looked at the two orchids outdoor decor for fall? I just want to jump in there, grab a blanket, and strike up a conversation. You guys are amazing, just amazing, and thanks for sharing. But and I love the gentleman who does the reviews and who loves Halloween. Oh, and I do like Jade the Libra. Oh my goodness, girl, you definitely would inspire anyone to decorate for Halloween. And by the way, that pillow cover, I keep going to it. It's a little hard to see from here. This one came from Amazon a couple years ago. I know that is vintagey, but that one, guys, I got that on eBay. And it said would not be delivered until sometime in November. Oh my goodness, had I known, I would have gotten more because it was like $2.99. And isn't she so cute? Look at her little fat legs. I'm going to lay the pillow down so I can show you. It reminds me of how my mama used to dress us when we were little. And yeah, here's Pumbaa. Pumbaa. Pumbaa the pug. Hey, say hey. Say hey, everybody. Oh, my goodness. Where's number 2? Yeah. Okay. Got to go on that note, but I should have called it Pugville. Definitely. Say hi. For now, say bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye. From over here in hopelessly chaotic, inspirational Pugville decor. Love you guys. See you next time.